Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. Welcome to Tuesday Tips, Cut the Gibberish. Come on in, say hello if you're joining me live, and let me know where you're coming in from. I'm excited to be here with you today. Also, share with me something you did over this past weekend, whether it was something exciting, adventurous, or maybe you did some TLC and just took care of yourself over the weekend. That's quite okay too. For me, I did a lot of college prep. My daughter will be moving into college this coming Saturday. So there was a lot of college prep that needed to be done to make sure everything is ready to go on Saturday for her. I also did some TLC as well, um, just to kind of get my mind where it needs to be. All things, so many things are changing around me with my daughter moving to college, all kind of things. It is fall season, or we're getting to the end of summer and the beginning of fall. And so a lot of things do change. Just like in nature, the color of the leaves start changing. We're not quite there yet. That'll probably come in September. But that's always a sign of change during the fall season of the year. So yes, summer is winding down. I'm sure a lot of you have a lot of kiddos that's going back to school. This is my first time in 26 years that I do not have a child actually starting public school. So a little surreal. That's kind of been the norm for me for 26 years now. And now I don't have to do that. So, however, my twin grandchildren are starting preschool this year. So, really hoping they have a great year and will learn a lot of new things and make new friends, all the things. So share with me in the comments what you did over the weekend, the excitement if you have children going back to school, all the things. How are you preparing and prepping for that? Your children may have already started this week or last week, or maybe they're starting in the next couple of weeks. Depending upon where you live, the schools start at different times. So share that with me in the comments. I would love to hear it. So today we are going to be talking about, are you a connector? In networking, being a connector is very important with those that are in your network. That's why in networking, one of the reasons why networking is so important to grow your business is because you're going to connect with people that are connectors, and they're going to introduce you to others that could possibly be a good fit to work with you, depending upon what you have to offer, services, products, whatever it is. So, being a connector is important, and also having connectors in your network is also important. However, you're not going to have those connectors in your network if you don't go to networking events, right? So, again, networking is really important for your business. So, let's dive in. Are you a connector? I know that's a weird question to ask, but let me explain what a connector is. A connector is someone someone who is known for as a resource for others. Let me start over. A connector is someone who's known as a resource for others, no matter what the need is. It's not all about them and their business, but this is someone who seems to know everyone, right? If you need a plumber, they're going to refer you to a plumber. If you need a new hairstylist, they're going to refer you to a hairstylist. If you need a new dentist, they're going to refer you to a dentist because they know they have all these different type of people in their network that they can refer you to, right? Another good example, need a painter? Just ask them. They likely know someone who is a painter. Need a web guy? Maybe, you need a website updated or built or whatever. They have you covered. They probably know someone that builds websites or does website updates, etc. So no matter what your need is, just reach out to that specific connector, and more than likely they're going to be able to connect you with someone to help you with that specific need. That's what a connector is, and that's what they do. They are the hub of businesses. I have been part of various different networking organizations. I'm part of specific networking organizations now. And there are key people, I guess you would say, in those specific organizations that I know is the hub of businesses. No matter what need comes up, I know I can reach out to that person and they're going to be able to refer me. Just happened just the other day. I'm looking for a person to make a specific type of cake. Don't get me wrong, I know a lot of cake people that make cakes. But my number one cake person, I already reached out to them and they do not do those type of cakes, the specific type of cake I need. So where'd I go? I went to my networking group. I said, who in the group makes cakes or can make such and such cake, this specific kind of cake I need? And I was referred to someone. I reached out to that person, and yes, they can make that cake for me. That's how that works. That's exactly how that works. You go to that person that is the connector, and you ask them, who do you know that does blah, blah, blah? Right? They're going to tell you, oh, you need to talk to so-and-so. Who do you know that does can help me with my email marketing? You need to talk to Lisa. Who do you know that can help me clean up my email inbox? You need to talk to Lisa. Right? Or even that web guy. You need a web guy. You need to talk to Lisa. Because Tiger Eye Solution can help with all those things. Because we have a team of very well skilled and trained virtual assistants. And those connectors in those networking groups that I'm a part of knows that. So if they're in conversation with someone that needs help with their email marketing or help with their website or whatever, maybe they need some business cards made, I can help them do that too, right? Because they want business cards to take to networking events. I can most definitely make them some business cards. Have it shipped right to their door. So that's what a connector does, okay? The great thing about being a connector is people come to you when they need something. So when they need your products or services, you're going to be the first person they think of, right? You want to strive to be a connector. That's kind of one of my goals for the rest of this year is to strive to be a better connector. Not that I'm not a connector already. I have been for quite some time. However, I could up my game, I guess you could say, so to speak. So that's something I'm working on. One of my goals to work on between now and the end of the year is to up my game and be a better connector for those in my network. Okay, so try to become a connector for others. Help people you meet connect with other people who can help them. It makes you look awesome to both people, and guess what? You'll be the first person they both think of down the road if they need XYZ, whatever it is you have to offer. Oh, I know Lisa can help me with that. Or I know so-and-so can help me with that, whatever it is. Or they probably know someone that can help me with that. They know you are a connecting person and that you have numerous of people in your network that do numerous of different types of things. So most likely you're going to be able to connect them to someone that can help them with whatever their need is, right? Just like my cake example. This literally just happened in the past week. I reached out to the connector in one of the networking groups that I'm a part of, and they referred me to someone. I contacted that person, and that person's going to make the cake for me. Simple as that. No time at all. Didn't even take a whole day to get that accomplished. Because of the people I have in my network. And I know I can reach out to them whenever a need arises. Right? And they can't help me themselves. they're definitely going to direct me to someone who can help me with XYZ, whatever it is. You want to be that type of person as well. When you start going to networking events and you start meeting new people and learning, what they do, that's why the one-on-one coffee chats are also important, because that's where you're going to learn more about the person you're speaking to, right? And you'll learn, yes, I want this person in my network, or no, I don't think they're a good fit, right? So the one-on-one coffee chats are not just you having a conversation and adding a new person to your network. It's also you learning to be a connector. If you have these one-on-one conversations and you learn about these people, or start following the people on social media. Once you meet someone at a networking event, go connect with them on Facebook and LinkedIn and, all the places that more than likely they are on that platform. And start following what they're sharing on their socials. You're going to learn a lot about them that way too. I'm not knocking having the one-on-one conversations and coffee chats. Absolutely not. Yes, still have that as well. But, if you met someone today at a networking event and you had a small 3-4 minute conversation, you decided to go ahead and schedule the coffee chat. Well, that coffee chat might not take place for another 2 weeks, right? Because they had to get on your calendar at a time that is convenient for them, when they're available to talk to you. And say they're busy and it's going to be 2 weeks from now before you and that person get to talk again. Well, if you go and connect with them on their social media channels, you can go ahead and start learning some things about them before you even have that coffee chat conversation, right? There's so many different ways that you can learn about those in your network, or about people that you're considering adding to your network, right? So be a connector. Start building those relationships and learning more and more about the people in your network so that you can refer others to them. Very, very important. I want to invite you, if you're not already a part of the Relationship Communications Facebook group. It's a networking Facebook a group to be a part of. There's almost 600 people in there. Great group to be a part of. And you can share about what you do, about your business in there. It's totally allowed, within reason, as long as you're being a professional about it, okay? If you are a professional, you have a professional business, you are allowed to share about your business in the Relationship Communications group and on Facebook, okay? Because I have had to delete things that people posted before. So make sure you keep it professional. But yes, you are welcome to share about you and your business in the group. There's all kinds of different people you can connect with. Introduce yourself if you're new to the group, to let others know exactly what it is you do. They may want to schedule a coffee chat with you, so schedule coffee chats with other people in the group. Get to know the other people that's in the group. Also, we do once a month the networking mixers. Our next one is on August 26th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You do need to sign up so that you can be invited. It is a Zoom call. We meet in a Zoom room for the networking mixer. So sign up. There is posts in the group about this networking mixer so that you can sign up to attend. We'd love to have you at the next one on August 26th at 6 p.m. Also coming up, we have the Networking Method Launchpad that will be starting September the 10th. I would love for you to add that to your calendar. This is also a free event to be a part of. It'll be September 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time is day one. It is a 3-day event that is free, and you will be so grateful. You'll learn all about networking, how to get started if you're just in getting started stages of networking, or maybe you have networked, but you had issues connecting, or You're just not making the most of your networking efforts. Excuse me. And you would like to learn more of how to do that. This is the perfect place to do that in this 3-day event. So mark your calendar. September the 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time is the very first day. September 15th and September 17th is the other 2 days for this 3-day event. There's so much involved. Now, you do have to sign up for this event as well, because this takes place in a private Facebook group. So once you sign up for the event, you will get invited to that private Facebook group where the event will be taking place. So if you would like to attend this, you can go ahead and sign up for it now so that you can get all the reminders and the emails to and the invitation to the private Facebook group of when it gets started. There's homework involved. There's prizes involved. There's so much bonuses and stuff involved in this 3-day event. So it's a lot of fun. You don't want to miss it. So you can also sign up for that in the Relationship Communications Facebook group. I highly recommend you be a part of it. You will not be sorry. If you have any questions about anything that I shared today, please do reach out. I would love to have a conversation with you. Also want to let you know there will not be a weekly live this week on Friday. I will be out of the office on Friday, gearing up to move my daughter to college on Saturday. So I'll be very busy with that. I will see you again next week. I hope you have a great week and a great weekend.